What trends are you seeing right now in video marketing, social media marketing?
Well, I've been telling everybody this recently. The CEO of Instagram announced that he's going to start pushing out original creator content on Instagram Reels, which is a huge deal for people who are educating, providing value, teaching and explaining things, and providing relatable and resonating content on Instagram Reels. They're now favoring it in a way that it's being pushed to the top of Reels news feeds, which is huge for people who are trying to market their service, market their properties, market their YouTube channels or whatever it is. So I don't know about a trend, but that's the latest and greatest incredible breakthrough, especially for social media business owners.
Yeah, I mean, I would say shorter form content, because busy entrepreneurs, one of the things that burns people on social media early on is thinking they have to constantly make 10 to 15 minute videos. They're edited and high quality, and to knock out a 30-second TikTok video is going to, get out there pretty quickly. And TikTok is, so one of the unique things is that, being able to run an organization as large as I do, I get a lot of data. I get to see what people are doing, what works, who's scaling businesses, who's crushing, what they're using. And a lot of people are moving towards TikTok right now. I'm not on TikTok personally, but a lot of our agents are doing very well. Some of them are, brand new agents doing tens of millions of dollars in sales off of TikTok. Some are growing their organizations. And the reason why trends tend to go towards new platforms and new social media sites is because the organic reach that these new platforms provide for you when you start out on a new platform. So if you look out in this audience, there's X amount of people in this room. You're all awake X amount of hours a day. You're only going to consume X amount of education or content a day. So it has to be scattered out and dispersed across all the different platforms, right? So if you start a new social media platform today and you're trying to compete against the big ones, Facebook, YouTube, I guess not a social media platform, but all the big ones, right? How are you going to get people to spend, as creators, their time to put content on your site? And how are you going to get people that watch content to come over to your site? Well, for the creators, you make it very easy to get expansion and rapid growth with your content so that they put more time over there. So they make the organic reach, meaning without having to spend money or without having to, really pay for leads, grow very quickly. So you're seeing kids in our organization put out their first TikTok video and it could get 1 million views, where if they put that video on YouTube, they get 50. And it's because TikTok's promoting new content creators, trying to have them successful so that they get more excited to put more content on TikTok, if that makes sense.
One thing that I always like to point out, because I work with clients one-on-one and we discuss the breakdown of social media. For those of you that don't know, let me explain the phenomenon of TikTok and Instagram Reels, specifically for those of you that don't know. So with the way that social media platforms has been created for their users is, let's say that we are all the world of ABC social media company, okay? We all add each other, and when we post content, I'm only gonna see y'all's stuff. I am not gonna see anybody else unless I add you as a friend and we bring more people in. And that's the only way that our content's going to be visible on social media. That was what it was intended for. That's what it was created to do. Then here comes TikTok. And TikTok's, the way that it presented content was it could be anybody in the world would show up on your newsfeed. You did not have to be friends with them. You didn't know that they existed before, and now all of a sudden you're seeing this incredible amount of creativity and originality that you would have never seen before because you're not friends with them on social media. And it blew up. So much so, the CEO of Disney took over TikTok. Like, it was a phenomenon. And then Instagram was like, okay, Queen, I see you. I'm adding that now. Now I'm going to incorporate that. And so that's where Instagram Reels came in. The build out of it so that you see other people's content and you don't have to be friends with them is now established as a new news feed in Instagram. So for those of you that don't know, I just want to clarify that for you. That's why it's such a phenomenon, and that's why your reach is insane.
It's a great point. And like coming into the cold market with strangers, think about the risk of time. So like, you guys don't want to waste your time on anything. So if you're on YouTube and you're seeing an average of 15-minute videos being put out versus a 30-second TikTok video, my risk to follow your video the first time is 30 seconds versus 15 minutes. Which one, that's also why I think movie theaters are struggling and blockbusters are struggling, because who wants to risk 2 hours to get into a bad movie 15 minutes in and say, this sucks, and now they're going to commit to it. Whereas YouTube, a little bit shorter form, 15, 30 minutes, maybe shorter videos, but on these platforms. They're getting out in the cold market, organically reaching out, strangers who don't know you. I'll watch for 30 seconds to see if I like this person. So you're going to get way more people to kind of experiment with their time watching a stranger, which leads to more people likely to say, hey, this person's actually pretty good. Maybe watch another video to create a long-term follower.
And to add to the trend question, because that was the original put to the
We went right.
another trend, authenticity. We want authenticity. We don't want to see these publicly made, or not publicly, professionally made videos. That's not trending right now. They just want to see you with your cell phone and you're like shaking and then you like they want to see you be authentic so that you're relatable. The second you portray this perfect person that never messes up, you are no longer relatable. You are up there, right? And we don't do those people are so far out of our reach. But when you bring it down and become authentic and genuine, it's much more approachable and it's much more consumed.
And that can be very strange to observe for someone who's an older millennial or Gen Y, just because everything we consumed growing up is all polished and it's professional. But I literally, I don't see it as much now because TikTok has figured I don't want to watch these. But early on, I would see realtors, ladies, like literally phone they're in their bathroom doing their makeup. And they're talking about like the showings they have, and you can see like all the likes, all the hearts, and all the comments. I'm like, who on earth would want to watch this? But I mean, I don't want to watch it. But she's got thousands of other people.
Notes. You know you're taking notes.
Yeah, that's my weekend job.
He's in there doing his.
So, but I mean, there are people who they love that authenticity. Which actually goes back to the comments we were talking about earlier is don't judge yourself because you never know someone on the other side that they're getting so much value out of that.